How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the live. Just setting everything up here. Hopefully the image looks good. Decided to take this free moment to answer some questions that you guys have about my video. Spending 24 hours in a $300,000 luxury dump truck. Boom. All right, we'll just wait for some people to get in here. I know it's maybe not the best time to stream, but nevertheless, let's see here. This over a bit. Okay. I'm just gonna wait for some people to get on here. .com. How's it going, everyone? Let me know if you hear me all right. I got a mic going. How are you? How's it going? Thanks for joining the live. How's my sound? I just got a mic going today. Figured I'd spend this time reading some comments, answering some comments and questions that you guys might have for the video that's really popping off, really doing well for me. I figured I'd do a live. So just gonna wait for some more people to get on. How's it going? Thanks for joining. I'm going to be answering the comments and any questions you guys might have about the dump trucking, about what's it like to be a dump trucker, how to get maybe into the business, what it takes, what kind of skills you need. We're going to get going here in a few more minutes. Just going to wait for more people to join. But yes, mainly we're going to be talking about spending time about the video that I have popping off right now. You might have actually just seen it, and you might have actually just seen the video. And yeah, you're on this live because of that video. I figured it would be a great time to go live. All right. So, first question. Well, not really a question. Goes from Quadix Creations Restora 1759. They said, thank that truck is beautiful and a workhorse. Congratulations. So, really, thank you. Yes, I know it's beautiful. It's a really nice truck. Um, I do get a lot of comments on it. And then next comment's going to be, that's the best truck I've ever seen, coming from Chevina. Sorry if I'm butchering all this stuff, guys, but Robinson, 3239. That's the best truck I've ever seen. Bunch of hearts. So that's cool. How's my sound, by the way, for the people that are on right now? I do have a mic. Maybe it's a little too strong. Maybe I should put it back, put it down. Next comment goes from Craig822. That's some nice iron there, buddy. Iron meaning probably the truck. Thank you. Next comment. Bob Wilson, 758. You are on the ball, hence the heads up on the new loads. Excellent. Not sure what Bob Wilson meant by that comment under the video. So, Bob Wilson, if you're watching, let me know what you meant by that. What do you mean? Hence the heads up on the new loads. DR20, nice looking truck. Actually didn't reply to this one. I usually reply to everything. Thank you. Thanks. The 2011 SS, next comment, is great big moose there. You can't miss it. LOL. Oh, he's talking about in the video that you just watched, probably. I'm assuming you're there from the video, where the foreman is explaining directions to me, where to go after that load, and he says, "Oh, just look at that big moose, and you can't miss it." So that was pretty funny. These old foreman guys always like to have, or yeah, they usually have always something funny to say. Nightfall 22. Next question. Next comment. Troy, thanks for the comment. Thanks for the comment right there. I'll get right to it after this one, after this YouTube one. That's a beautiful truck. Also, it's hilarious how some doubt the price of this truck. 300,000. It was 300,000. Bro, pickup trucks cost 105K. Don't bring up semi trucks. You bought it in the 90s and early 2000s. Price is low. This was very interesting to watch. Subscribe. Thank you, Nightfall. It was pretty awesome making that video. I really enjoyed doing that. Let's see. Yeah, so the price of the truck, guys. That's not lying there. That's definitely the price of the truck. If you just, the reason I think it's so expensive, just because you're buying basically a trailer and a truck at the same time. So it's right around, you can get, I think, early Freightliners and Western Stars or something like that. You can get them also brand new, like 280, something like this one was 300 or 290, something like that. So yeah, what was I trying to say there? Oh yeah. So when you're buying a dump truck, you're buying the trailer and the truck itself. So if you're buying just a semi truck right now, they're probably like 180 or something like that, like a brand new semi truck, 180,000. And that's just the semi truck. So if you have your own authority, your own DOT, and all that stuff, so you can't really go to work with just a semi truck, unless, of course, you're pulling somebody else's trailer. But that's obviously a different price and different things like that. Let me guys know about this mic. Should I take it off? Is it good or not? I don't know the sound really. So yeah, when you're buying a dump truck, you're getting the truck and the trailer. So you buy the dump truck, and then you're obviously off to the races finding loads and jobs and things like that. Once you buy a semi truck, you have to hook up to a different authority or different trailer. rent a trailer and things like that. But if you do decide to go and buy the truck and the trailer, you're spending right around that $300,000. I mean, trailers right now, probably a good trailer, reefer or whatever, um, you know, 80 grand, 90, 100 grand. So there you go. 180, sorry. Yep. 180 for like a Volvo VNL, brand new 2024 or something like that. Don't quote me on the price. And then a brand new trailer. There you go. 300,000. So dump truck and semi truck, kind of the same price, really, if you look at it that way. Um, Sounds good, Troy. Oh, thanks. That's great to hear. All right, let's get to your question, Troy. Hope you're well. Is there a website to find brokers? I'm already door knocking, but was curious if there was a website. Um, no, for dump trucking, and I I haven't found a website. There is an app called Trucks, Trux. You can check that out. It's not in every state. Like they don't do it here in my state. They don't run it, but I know in Arizona they run it a lot. So what happens is you get loads through that app. Obviously, you sign up for them and stuff like that, and then once the load pops up, I believe you just click on it, and as long as you're within their ranges and things like that, you should be good to go. But yeah, I don't really know how that works, and about the um, broker, I'm not sure broker websites for dump trucks. I haven't heard any. The only way to really get work is through brokers like locally. It's not like I'm sure you know of a load board. You're probably thinking that it's kind of the same for dump trucks, a load board for dump trucks, but there's really nothing like that that I know of. Um, but there's plenty of brokers here where I live, so I'm sure where are you at, Troy? I'm sure there's brokers there. There's people you can talk to who can really help you out. Um, Also, if you guys want more information about dump trucking, things like that, definitely check out Country CEO and Justin Sturgill Trucking. He doesn't post much right now, but he's a character. He does these kind of live videos sometimes too, so it's pretty awesome. He's got really good information. He's been in the business way longer than me, so I don't compared to him. I really don't know what I'm talking about, but I do in a little bit. So yeah. So Nightfall 22, thanks for those kind words. Yes, thank you, and also thank you for subbing if you're watching. That's awesome, guys. If you're on this, please give a like because it really helps to push out this live. Um, and I hope you came from the video. If you did come from the video, let me know how you liked it, or just tell me how you got notified by this for this live. It's my third one or fourth one, so I hope I'm doing all right. All right, next question comes from AY Mikey 559. Can you do a video about the dump truck business, everything from buying a truck to finding customers? Yes, I think I will do that in the future for sure. Um, Definitely going to do that in the future, but I can't stress it. If you guys want that information now, how to start the trucking business, like what it's really about, everything from buying a truck to, you got to check out Country CEO and Justin Sturgill. They're really the top dogs on like really. That's where I got all my information, and I kind of got into dump trucking like that because before I used to do a lot of side dumping and dumping, things like that. So yeah, talking a lot. All right. Next question. If he paid 300,000 for this one, I have one for sale. Yes, I did. Um, you have one for sale. Okay, that's great, man. It's pretty cool. Hopefully next year I'll be able to upgrade for more trucks, more drivers, things like that. Supari, great video. Are you interested in testing vehicle lighting stuff from Supari? I mean, sponsorship. Yeah, I already. Yeah, potentially just send me business inquiries to inquireoleg@gmail.com. So go right ahead. Johnny Lobster 2749. That's funny because he's from Rhode Island. Johnny Lobster. Anyway, Rhode Island saying enjoy your new ride. Thanks. Thank you, sir. I am definitely enjoying this ride. Guys, you don't know how much compliments I get. Um, I mean, it's just pretty nice because there's so much trucks that just look like they don't even belong on the road. And I feel like when you're pulling up to a job site and the foreman guy just sees your truck, it's just like mentally, I think it like helps in it. And if you're a a decent human being, you develop a relationship with them. They I don't know, they really like you, and they like give you. They've given me extra hours before. They also um, what happens is they would like sign out other trucks, but then they sometimes just need one truck to go or to stay on the job, and that would be me. I'm just saying, like, I don't know why. I think it's just building relationship with foremen when you get into the job site. It's like so important. I can't stress that enough. A lot of people just like they are either on their phones, they don't really care. They just get their dispatch from brokers, and then they just know that they're hauling this to this, from this pin to this pin drop, and they're just like that they don't care why the foreman is maybe getting some trucks to haul, like, say, gravel, and some trucks to get sand. They're in their own little world. Trust me, I see this every single day. And Thursday, was it Thursday? Yeah, Friday we got rained out, so it didn't work. So Thursday, yeah, the guy wasn't really paying attention, and then the foreman. I was late to work, not late, but it was like I had to get something done before coming in. So I was like, hey, I already know this guy. He's like, my bad, I'm late. And he just started ranting to me about this other dump trucker who couldn't back up, who didn't really understand what's going on. Anyway, so yeah, I kind of went off there, but really important to build a relationship. Troy, this one is for you, man. You're starting going live in 2 weeks. The job sites I've stopped at are getting me in contact with brokers if affiliated. Yeah, Nashville, Tennessee. I think Country CEO is around that area. You really got to check out his talent channel. He's got a lot of good info. And Troy, what dump trucker do you have? Did you buy one? Are you renting one? Are you a driver, or what's going on with that? Sorry, I just got to that question. Next question comes from DC 9039. What are the 6 smaller wheels for that are not on the ground? So lift axles. They just help distribute the weight, and each state has its own bridge laws. So when those are down, when the 3 axles are down, I'm on my max weight capacity, weight load. So that's why those six. That's what those 6 smaller wheels are for that are not on the ground in DC. So um, let me just comment real quick, guys. Answered. Or, all right. For those of you who are watching, hope you guys like that video that you possibly just watched, that's spending 24 hours in a luxury dump truck. Hopefully you liked it, and that's why you came here. Give this video a thumbs up so it gets out to more people. If you could do that for me, that would be awesome. Again, thanks for joining me. This is only my like third live or so hopefully I'm not rambling too much, and I don't even like how I talk myself. So if you leave, that's fine. I guess those instructions alone. Next question. Those instructions alone, followed by "it's easy" is just not. Oh, I see. Yeah, sometimes it really does happen. Sometimes these foremen, they, even though it's your first day on the job, they think that you know everything, what's going on, and you could be, say, from one city, and you could go up to this job. It's like an hour away, so it's like completely different city. You're not really familiar, but but the foreman is talking to you like you know the area around. My best advice for that, don't don't uh don't pretend that you know the area. I think a lot of people do that, just like pretend they know. Like the foreman would be like, "Do you know where this and pit is?" Yeah, it's kind of embarrassing, but uh, you just say, "No, man, I don't know where that pit is. Can you show me?" And like, yeah, he might like roll his eyes or whatever, like look at you like you don't know what you. But dude, it's your first day. They should understand. Anyways, but every time after that, they showed me, and I'm like, hey, thanks, and boom. After that, you know exactly what you're doing. You don't look like an idiot. Uh, you don't look like an unsmart person. Um, kind of don't know where you're going, and then you're on the radio trying to get a hold of different drivers, trying to get hold. You're just creating so much, things like that. Why automatic, brother? Brother, I used to have a 1991 379. I've I still love manual, but there's something about automatic that just much easier. You're already 12 hours on the road stressing about all these other drivers around you. Thursday, almost got into a huge accident. I was going 40 miles an hour. This lady was completely looking the other way, and yeah, I think I don't know how I didn't hit her. I'm There's a point, if you guys drive trucks, bigger trucks like a dump truck or whatever. There's a point where if you get too close to the car or the car gets too close to you, like you can't see it because of the hood. And that's how close that moment was. I was going like 40 miles an hour. Um, it was a miracle I did not hit her. I saw her eyes like just wide, and then all of a sudden I hear tire screech, and she had one of those moments where she doesn't really know what to do, so she's hesitating in the intersection, and I'm like trying to veer, and she's actually she actually went there too. So yeah. Anyways, it was crazy. Troy, let's get back to you. You got a 25 kW. Whoa, wow, Troy, those are nice, man. That's a nice truck. Triaxle. That's awesome, man. Congrats. Hope you love it. Um, New World Adventures. Why dump truck, brother? Yes, dump truck. Oh, sorry. I don't know if I'm kind of all over the place. My bad. Automatic, brother. Yes. Um, Automatic, just because it's easier. And for paving, oh my. I've seen so much. Uh, I have nothing against manual. I like it a lot. And I'm planning to actually possibly build, you know, just have a nice little Peterbilt 379, like a 1999 or something like that. Um, 18 speed quad, just aluminum body, aluminum box there, and just pave. I think that would be awesome. But for these new trucks, definitely recommend automatic. Um, or I got automatic just because it's much easier. I don't have anything to say. I love manuals, but there's definitely room in the business for automatics. And you can talk to his country CEO, Justin Sturgill. You cannot find a driver for a manual dump truck. Just saying. All right, and dump versus dump truck. Ooh, man, that's nah. I got it. I got it though. I do. Definitely dump truck. Okay, and then there's one factor. End dump. Yes, you might have more work or more a steady job, but end dumps, I don't know if you noticed, but they are flying to their jobs. And some of them obviously are speeding, um, and they're more like on the edge a little bit because every minute matters. They're trying to get their fifth load to gross like 1,200 that day or something. They get 4 loads. That's it. They gross $900, and they burned a bunch of diesel, and it wasn't worth it. Okay. Um, Dump trucks, it's yeah, your winters are pretty much off unless you have a really big project like pond dig outs and stuff like that. But you're not stressed out. You're getting paid by the hour mostly, and you're just really chilling. So with that all in mind, um, definitely dump truck. Troy, I appreciate the time. Definitely going to be a little nervous on the CB the first time. Oh man, CB radio. Don't worry. That's a thing. Some people have it mastered. Like um, these guys are just so good at like talking the right way. And my wife told me this that, well, I think I noticed it too, that for some reason when I turn on the mic, my voice gets deeper, or I make it deeper, or like you make it kind of lazy. I don't know what that whole story is, but it's definitely something to really master. And some people have these crazy CB radios where they're like echoing and they sound like they're in the stadium. So I didn't get into all that yet. But hey guys, thanks for joining. We had like 8 people just on right now. Give this a thumbs up. Really helps. I think the whole live um, going up. So, anyways, New World Adventures. Another question, man. Thanks for the questions. How many tons of asphalt can I haul with a? Sorry, my phone is cracked. The screen is cracked, and like I couldn't see. Anyways, how many tons of asphalt can I haul with a 2-axle dump truck? No push axle, just tandem. I don't know, man. Different people have, sorry, different states have different bridge laws. So I really can't answer that. Where are you from, man? I can probably maybe. Where are you located? I guess New World Adventures. Hi, Seth from Kenya. Hey, Seth, how is it going? Troy, yeah, it's hilarious. Sometimes you stutter and you sound like a like a complete blob on the radio. Oh, Utah. Ooh, Utah. A lot of triaxles there. I actually talked to a dump trucker there. Um, Utah. I can Utah bridge. If you just look up Utah bridge laws, you'll find all that information. I just don't. I don't want to. I want to help you, man, but like at the same time, I'm just trying to like not trying to spend too much time on that. But I'm sure it's got to be just a couple tons. So really depends on the bridge laws and stuff like that. So New World Adventures. That's kind of what. Oh, let me just tell you what we can haul. How many tons of asphalt can I haul with a 2-axle dump truck? You can here you probably haul like 10 ton. No, yeah, 10 ton. I'll Google it, brother. Yeah, that's probably be the your most accurate. Um, but yeah, here I know in Minnesota you probably can haul around 10 ton uh, of asphalt. So that's that. All right. Next question. Next question. If you just coming on, hope you like the video that you just saw. Or you haven't seen it, go check it out. It's going viral right now, so I really don't know what to do. I'm just trying to maximize the, my channel's exposure. I know YouTube's all weird and stuff like that, so I'm doing this live and figured I'd come on here and get all these comments read and answered and make sure everybody's getting a good deal here. All right, next question. BX Trucks. If this was 300K, it was a ripoff. Minnesota? Why are you laughing? New World Adventures. I don't understand. Is it the way I say it? Probably is. If this was 300K, it was a ripoff. Sold a Western Star 47X, same quint specs for around 27, two, two, 270,000. Yeah, 270,000. That's what this guy says. He sold a 47X, same quint specs. First of all, how do you know? I never shared my specs for the truck. So, yeah, thought it could have been just like an aluminum body or something like that. With the tax. Okay. I mean, that's pretty nice. I love those Western Stars. 47s, 49Xs, man, they look real good. I know they have some of the best in class like safety for drivers. If you go check out Justin Sturgill's channel, he's got a whole review on that, and they look pretty sweet. Can you please explain why you need the extra axles? Is there roads or laws which require you to have extra axles? Yes, I'll just go ahead and say it again. Each state has its own bridge laws, which affect your total legal weight, gross vehicle weight. Um, so the reason I have the queen axles because 6 axles is what you get with the most gross vehicle weight. Here in Minnesota, and still being relatively like maneuverable in the city and stuff like that. There also are 7 axle dump trucks, which is pretty crazy. They look awesome, and they haul like 26 ton, 25 ton, which is pretty sweet. But you're not getting that into the streets and stuff like that. So yeah, New World Adventures. Talking about specs, what engine do you have? I have a D13. D13, 485 horsepower, almost like 2,000 torque. Engineer, would you like a sleeper on your truck? No, I don't really, I don't really need it. Um, but sometimes you run 2 shifts, which is pretty cool. So in that case, I would love to build some sort of, I don't know, some sort of like platform where it folds out from the passenger seat and you can just kind of lay flat for a couple hours. Obviously, not going to be a sleeper or anything like that, but just like a, what is it called? Yeah, just like a little rest bed or whatever. That'll be pretty cool on the trucks. All right. Bob Wilson 758. Next question. Painful getting loaded by a bobcat. Oh well. All right. Maybe I don't know, man. The guy called me out for work. I was there getting loaded, getting good money. Don't really have much to complain about here. Get those likes up, guys. I want this video to just blow up, really. This live, I want to get like 100 people in here and we'll just have a good time. What's your gross vehicle weight with that truck with all of them accident? Gross vehicle weight is 69,000 pounds. And of course, each state has its own regulations and bridge laws. So just that's that. Ever think about buying? Next question. Azad Smith 5174. Ever think about buying DAF or MAN trucks? So DAF and MAN trucks, they're more of the European style trucks. I've never really seen them around in the States here. So no, I've never really thought about buying those kind of trucks. I don't. Yeah, looks nice. Next question, Travis, unruly 6505. It looks nice to me. Only problem I have, it's an automatic transmission. I hate automatic transmission vehicles. Yeah, that sucks. I mean, why do you hate automatic transmission vehicles, Travis? Do you have a bad experience with one? Let me know. FEC 1955. For your information, good buddy, be careful. Feel like that with your door open, that nozzle pops out of that tank. It's gonna, the whole inside of your cab with diesel. Come on. Okay. Thanks for letting me know. However, I actually so one thing about this Volvo is so when I'm pumping diesel, got the nozzle in, I that driver door, you can't like close it because the nozzle is like, inside of the tank there. So you kind of have to pump with your door open. I mean, unless there's like some way, if you do have one of these trucks, let me know. Sorry. Okay, next question. God bless you. These are trucks. These new trucks are way overflight. What's the hourly rate where you work? I'm sure they might be overpriced in a way. Definitely more money than it was, say, like 3 years ago or so. It also hourly rate really depends. Some contractors pay really good. Some pay really bad. Some people go for like $100 an hour. I think I don't know how you can run your truck with that much money. Um, but and others pay by the load. So I've gotten $400 loads, $300 a load. So it just really depends how you got it all set up and whether it's a day job you know whether you need to just haul like two loads that go 100 miles, and obviously you're gonna calculate that and charge accordingly. Jimbo Dean 92, did I hear right? Only 19.5 ton loaded. um if so, why so little for a truck with three axles? Well, that's the bridge lots, man. I can't really do anything about that. Only 19.5 ton. You can go up to 20, 21 sometimes, depending on what the weight of your dump truck is. But we are in construction zones. They don't have scales. We're just getting loaded. And 19.5 ton, that's a sweet spot where you're not overloaded and you're right there. So does the loaders usually do have the scales inside of their um, cabs there, so they usually, you tell them 19 and a half, that's what they're going to load you with. Sometimes you just don't know what they're accurate or not, and we just had a safety meeting with one of my brokers, and the DOT came out, and that's was one of the questions where what to do if the loader scale doesn't really match the DOT scale, because they run uh, basically they can the DOT right now, they have special weights that can just weigh you anytime, really, you get pulled over, so they can weigh you. So that's that. So the question was the what happens, like who's responsible for the overweight ticket, and really what it came down to, what the DOT guy said, it's you are responsible, the driver, all the time, because it's your truck, you need to know it better. And it's pretty easy to know that you're overweight, especially with these new trucks. I have a suspension gauge which tells me how much um, I'm getting loaded and when I need to stop. So Wilson 8625, VW Wilson 8625 says that's a lot for a dumper. I can buy a new semi for that much. Yeah, but what about the trailer? What are you gonna do with that semi? You know what I mean? Anyways, FT Fort Worth Gent. How come your dump truck costs 300,000? Well, that's just the price, guys. If you didn't see the brand new 389 Peterbilts that they're not building anymore, uh, those things are $400,000. That's Oh, Alexander said, why a Ferrari SUV cost $500,000? That should be the question. That's a good question. 100 grand for a new 3/4 ton 1 ton dually pickup. That's right. So unfortunately, good equipment costs good money. Yeah, that's right. Troutman 5959 doesn't look all that nice to me. My dad has 5 dump trucks. Max. They look better to me than this one. Only diff, this one has more axle. That's awesome, man. I'm glad your dad has 5 dump trucks that look better than this one. That's amazing. I mean, great. That's cool. Macs are nice too. You just couldn't tell the dude he had a nice truck and leave, could you? Had to tell us no, daddy has 5 trucks. They all do the same thing, no one cares. Jada Kiss. Yeah, that's about it. You got Fred Morgan 938. You got suckered. That truck isn't more than 150,000. What are you guys? What is this Fred guy talking about? Yeah. Oh, so that was pretty much all the question, guys. Thanks for coming on and watching. We just got 4 more people on. That's awesome. Welcome to the live. We just got done talking about or answering questions in the video. Now we're switching to questions that you guys might have. The first question I'm going to ask you is, how did you find this live? Were you just scrolling, or did it pop up, or are you coming from the spending 24 hours in a $300,000 luxury dump truck video? If so, how did you like it? Mr. Cooper 18. Been looking to buy my own dump truck. Any pointers? Yes. Talk to people around your state. Notice what dump trucks you see. Are they quads? Are they triaxles? Are they quints? Are they like pups? Dominique, the dump truck driver in Seattle, she has a dump truck, and then they call it like a pup, like a little trailer. What and from that you'll be able to know what kind of dump truck you see more, and that's probably the dump truck you want to buy. Also, follow these dump trucks, see where they're going. You know what I mean? Maybe talk to the brokers. Find how, if you see this guy fueling up, tell him, hey, who's your broker? You know, you just got to act confident, and some of those guys are pretty cool. They'll give you some answers as long as you out confident and stuff like that. So that's pretty much it, man. Make sure you have work. Make sure you really know what you're getting into. I do already drive dump trucks for a living. We run mostly cars. Well, would love to start my own business. Oh, I got you. Buying your own. Oh, that's pretty sweet. So you already know the game. Well, if you've been running with a company, you probably know all their little secrets. Would love to start my own business. Dude, I just say, well, you just go for it. If you love dump trucking, love heavy equipment, I'd say go for it. What's stopping you really? Being an owner operator, I don't know, starting your own business is pretty sweet. It takes some time for sure. That's what I learned myself. It started out way too fast in the beginning, but so I guess that's one pointer, is to just don't start off too fast. We run mostly quads. And do you guys do paving? Do you guys do like gravel, sand, or what kind of material do you haul, Mr. Cooper? Man, we only got 2 likes on this live. You guys must hate it. How's your Saturday going, everyone? Whoever's watching right now, how's your Saturday going? What have you guys been doing? Anything special? What do you do on your day off? I play volleyball. I like volleyball. I just got down with the 3-2-6 volleyball session here. Love that sport. It was hot in the gym. Oof, really gets you going. Love it. Hello, brother Joe. Yep. What's going on? How are you? Hope you're doing well. Where are you? coming from, Joe? Post in the comments where you guys are located at. Just the state, not like I'm not trying to, be weird or anything. Just like to know where everybody's from. Thanks for the extra likes. Awesome. You got it up too. Good. I live in Minnesota. Oh, awesome. Northern Metro, where at? It's pretty cool. How you like in Minnesota? How long you been here? Lots of material and moving. We do some shouldering project, but mostly haul sand, gravel, clay, and pretty much anything that we are told how. Currently living in Duluth, Minnesota. Dude, I just did a project there with Vite. We hauled literally from Duluth to two harbors. It was for CN. It was for CN, that rail station, whatever. Yeah, I was actually there literally 2 weeks ago. So, by the way, I always wanted to like haul in Duluth just because it's so pretty. By the way, love Duluth. How long you been living in Duluth? Honestly, that's really cool. It just doesn't really look like Minnesota. I love how it's all the cliffy there and just it's by the harbor and it's pretty awesome. So love it there. Joe, it's awesome. I live in Minneapolis. Hey man, how is Minneapolis? Where at? Like Lake Street? I hope you don't live on Lake Street. I mean, nothing against it, but man, that's a rough place. All the truckers know. Yep, that's awesome. Yep, Mr. Cooper, Duluth right away. Yeah, man, I love that scenic route. Yeah, that scenic route was amazing. It was an amazing time, but we didn't get that much hours, which was kind of lame there. But it was a fun project. So Joe, no, I've seen some crazy stuff happening on Lake Street. Let me tell you guys about the story where we were, when we had that big construction project, 35W, and I was actually working on a side dump at that time. So we had plenty of work. It was always night. It was a crazy job. Um, so what happened? We had to Lake Street was the street we had to get off the exit and turn around and go southbound on 35W. So I turn around. I'm on the stoplight. Drunk driver crashes his car right in front of me. I'm just standing in the light. He crashes on the light and literally just runs away. It's the craziest thing that I've ever seen that happened. It's absolutely nuts. So yeah, it's Mr. Cooper. It's been great area. Been living here for just about years. 8 years. Awesome. So how is the whole dump trucking game like? Is there a lot of dump trucks? Is there a lot of work there? That's the only kind of question I have. My theory is that I feel like there's not that much dump trucks there, but because the work is enough, those dump trucks that are there, they're probably hammered and they got work through the roof. That's what I'm guessing. But let me know if I'm wrong, Mr. Cooper. How's the business over there? Okay, let's see. I'm just trying to turn on some music here. No copyright though, you know what I mean? No copyright music. Let's see what we can find. Also, what do you know about Mr. Oh, I don't know what happened. Not sure what's going on. Tons of dump trucks. I mean, there's lots of companies that are on the road all day. We work a lot of 12 some Saturday as well. Really? Wow. That's pretty cool. I mean, that sounds like a dream. That's probably what I'm going to do next or something like that. Working in the Louvre 12-hour days, summer, oof, and then just chilling in the summer. Joe, can't afford a real dump truck, but I am planning to buy a side dump truck. That's a crazy thing too, man. Side dumps, ooh, kills your truck. That's what. That's why I left that whole business. because it just kills your truck. And my 1991 Peterbilt 379 was leaking all over and just really, I don't know, it was just a mess. I Can you give some wisdom for side dump trucks? But it's good money. The when when I was side dumping, no, they are. I'm not saying anything. Side dumps are fun. I like them too. But it was just a little tough on my truck. It's cool. I got a lot more hours, I think, on side dumps for some reason. I don't know why. Um, Mechanical, can you use some word of wisdom planned by some? Yeah, some trucks side dumps are. Oh, I was talking about pay. Yeah, the pay for side dumps when I was working, I was like, it was like $88 an hour. Yeah, right now it went up by like $40, so something like that. So it's pretty nice. Just depends on what you want to do and stuff like that. But overall, side dumps, that's pretty nice. They have tons of work too. They do a lot of pond dig outs. Um, and in Minnesota, yeah, contractors love them, I believe. Where can I get a contract? Just look up just brokers in the area. Um, there's there's literally a ton of brokers. Just there's Rock On, there's MNJ, there's yeah, just blanked out. But yeah, those MBE, there's yeah, there's also all these other small ones. So there's plenty of work for that, Joe. So it's fun. You should get into it. It's fun. But Mr. Cooper, man, I recommend you get your own truck and just go for it, especially because you've been working for a company now for I think you said 5 years or so. Oh, 8 years. Oh no. That's pretty sweet. So they have time and place. I do prefer a quad myself. Also, speaking of pay, I know a lot of guys that haul with us from different companies that makes 100 plus an hour. Yeah, that's yep. That's all day for a dump truck. Um, it depends. If you're running straight to with the contractor, you get more. If you're trucking with the broker, you get less because the broker has to have a little cut. But the broker obviously has a lot more access to jobs and stuff like that. So yeah, no, get into it, man. Quads are sweet. I drove a quad um, last season. It was a 2018 567 quad, Peterbilt. It was awesome. I really enjoyed it. I was paving for days there. I love paving. Can't wait for the plants to start firing up here in Minnesota. Hey, everybody that's new, welcome to the live. We're about ready to end here actually because my phone battery is about to die. It's at 6%. And this mic is connected to the bottom of that, so I can't really charge at the same time. But I can't believe we've almost been here an hour. Please give a like on this video again. Um, and if you haven't seen, guys, if you drive a truck, just a truck in general, and you're not using the Mud Flap app, guys, you're overpaying diesel. Right now, I'm getting in Minnesota, average price for diesel is around $4. Or, well, right here, Holiday where I live, very close, it's like $3.99. Right now, I can go and fuel up for 341. 341. Flap, get to my link. You'll get an extra $10 just if you sign up through me. So, but regardless, I don't. If you don't want to sign up for that, but if you just drive a truck, get that Mud Flap app and just save money on fuel. Fuel is the biggest expense in the trucking game. If you don't already know, because fuel can kill you. If you have a good job, if you have a bad job, fuel is just you know yeah, man, get that app. sign up through the link, and you're good. Welcome everybody who joined. That's pretty awesome. Give this a thumbs up. We'll hope to see some more videos, and love your content and lives. Love your content. Yeah, this whole live thing is pretty new. I'm not sure if I'm doing a good job or not. Hope to see more videos, and more videos are definitely coming. Um, I've gained a ton of new subscribers right now, just because of this video that I posted. And so far everything's been great. So the more likes, the more subscribers, the more fun we'll have with lives and things like that. More question we'll see and stuff like that. So yeah, thanks for your participation, Mr. Cooper, Joe, and everybody else. Thank you so much. We are just gonna I'm just gonna talk to you guys about let's see, live here. Talk to you one about day in the life media and your truck. Yeah, that would be pretty cool, man. I want to talk about making money with a dump truck. Um, I think I already actually have with all those comments, but yeah, you got brokers, you got direct contracts, and you got those gravel pits and asphalt plants. That's how you make money with dump trucks, um, and running night shifts. Running night shifts, if you really want to get ahead in the game, you have to run night shifts. Really, Mr. Cooper, that one's for you too. You got to run night shifts, man. So yeah, thank you all for watching. I think I'm gonna end it right here. Thanks for all the likes. And if you haven't already checked out my channel, please go ahead and do so. I'm getting a ton of new subscribers, ton of new views. I don't really know what I'm doing with it yet. So I love your support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thanks for joining me on the live, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.